My precious child, we need to talk, for it is urgent. My beloved, I can see that your heart is confused about my decisions and my work in the world. I can see you are not understanding my ways, and the confusion about my word is increasing. You receive so many words a day, and with each word you receive through many different prophets and preachers, you get confused who is right and who is wrong. But my beloved, I am here to give you a clarity about the confusion of your heart. Listen closely to my word for the next 11 minutes, and you will sense that the confusion from your heart is fading away, and my peace will fill your heart. My beloved, do you not see that every word sent forth from my mouth has a purpose? It is not to tickle your ears or to entertain your spirit, but to draw you ever closer to me. My words are alive, sharper than a double-edged sword, and they are meant to pierce through the confusion, the doubt, and the noise of this world. I know you receive many messages, each claiming to be from me, and it leaves you wondering who truly speaks for the Lord and who does not. But let me tell you, my child, the measure of a true word from me is not in how much it resonates with your current circumstances, but in how much it pulls you into my presence. If a word does not inspire you to seek me more, to surrender your heart, and to align your life with my will, then it is not fulfilling its purpose. My prophetic words are not sent to simply predict events or satisfy curiosity. They are sent to awaken your spirit, to guide you, to correct you, and most importantly, to bring you into deeper communion with me. I know your heart yearns for clarity. You want to know which voice is mine. My beloved, the answer is simple. My sheep hear my voice. They know me, and they follow me. If you are walking with me, spending time in my presence, and seeking me with all your heart, you will recognize my voice. You will discern what is from me and what is not. The confusion you feel now stems from leaning too much on human understanding and not enough on the intimate relationship I have invited you into. Do not chase after words, my child. Chase after me. Do not seek the voice of the prophets more than you seek my voice in the secret place, for it is in the quiet moments, when you still your heart before me, that I reveal my truth. I do use my servants to speak, yes, but even their words must lead you back to me. A prophetic word is not an end in itself, it is a signpost pointing to me. It is meant to stir your spirit, to challenge you, to encourage you, and to remind you of my glory. But it is I who complete the work in you, not the messenger. You may wonder why some words seem not to apply to you, why they feel distant or unrelated. My child, understand this, not every word is meant for every year. Some words are seeds planted for a later season, others are confirmations for those already walking a certain path. If a word does not resonate with your immediate situation, do not dismiss it outright. Instead, bring it before me. Ask Maine to reveal its purpose. Sometimes I send words to prepare you for what is ahead, to strengthen you in areas you have yet to realize need strengthening. Trust that I know what you need, even before you ask. And my child, beware of the temptation to measure a word's truth by its popularity, or by how much it aligns with what you already believe. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. A true word from me may challenge you, convict you, and even discomfort you. It may call you to surrender things you hold dear, to step out in faith when you would rather stay in your comfort zone, or to see the world through my eyes instead of your own. If a word feels too easy, too convenient, or too aligned with the desires of your flesh, question it. For my words are meant to refine you, to shape you, to transform you into the image of my Son. Do not fear, my beloved. I am not a God of confusion, but of peace. The peace I give is not as the world gives. It is a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. As you listen to my voice and draw closer to me, this peace will be your guide. It will confirm to you what is true and expose what is false. But you must stay rooted in me. Abide in my word. Do not rely solely on others to hear me for you. I have given you my Spirit, the Counselor, who will guide you into all truth. He will teach you, remind you of my words, and give you the discernment you need. My beloved, I see your heart's desire to serve me, to please me, and to walk in my ways. That is why I speak to you now, to clear the confusion and to draw you nearer. Do not let the multitude of voices distract you from the one voice that matters most, mine. And you will find my voice not in the wind, nor in the earthquake, nor in the fire, but in the still small whisper that speaks directly to your soul. Make room for that whisper. Silence the noise around you. Set aside time each day to be with me, to listen, to worship, to rest in my presence. I promise you, my child, the more time you spend with me, the clearer my voice will become. Let me remind you of something very important. Every prophetic word must align with my written word. I will never contradict myself. If a message claims to be from me but leads you away from the truth of Scripture, it is not from me. Test every word against my word and hold fast to what is good. Do not be quick to accept everything you hear, but also do not be quick to reject. Be like the Bereans who examined the Scriptures daily to see if what they were told was true. This is how you grow in discernment. This is how you guard your heart against deception. Understand this, my beloved, my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are not your thoughts. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. You cannot fully comprehend the depth of my plans or the reasons behind every word I send. I do not send these reminders to fit into the mold of your understanding or to align with your circumstances. No, I send them to awaken your heart, to remind you of my kingdom, and to lead you back to the path of righteousness. Seek first my kingdom, my child. Seek my righteousness above all else. Let every prophetic word, every reminder, and every whisper of my voice guide you toward that singular goal. This is what I desire for you, to know me, to walk with me, and to live in my truth. When you focus on my kingdom and my righteousness, everything else will fall into place. Do not measure the value of my word by how it resonates with your life at this moment. My word transcends your understanding. It speaks to your spirit, to the eternal part of you that longs for communion with me. Trust that every word I send has a purpose beyond what you can see. You see, my child, the human heart often seeks signs and confirmations. You want to know that the word you hear aligns perfectly with what you feel, think, or desire. But I ask you today to release that need. My word is not about your feelings or desires. It is about my glory and your salvation. It is about calling you out of darkness and into my marvelous light. It is about breaking the chains that bind you and setting you free to walk in my truth. Every prophecy, every message, and every reminder I send is rooted in my eternal love for you and my desire to see you walk in the fullness of life I have prepared for you. My child, remember this: the path of righteousness is not always easy. It is a narrow road, often filled with challenges and sacrifices. But it is the road that leads to life, to peace, and to everlasting joy. When I send a prophetic word, it is not to make your journey easier, but to equip you to walk that narrow road with courage and faith. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. It is meant to guide you, to correct you, and to encourage you when the way seems dark. Do not let your confusion distract you from this truth. Instead, let my word draw you closer to me, for I am the source of all wisdom and understanding. I want you to know, my beloved, that not every prophetic word will resonate with you in the way you expect. Sometimes my words will challenge you. They will confront the parts of your heart that need refining. They may not always feel comfortable, but they are always spoken in love and for your ultimate good. Do not dismiss a word simply because it does not align with your expectations. Instead, bring it to me in prayer. Ask Maine to reveal my purpose and my truth. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you do not understand. My child, there is a danger in seeking only what feels good or what aligns with your own understanding. If you do this, you may miss the deeper work I am doing in your life. My desire is not to make you comfortable, but to make you holy. My desire is not to affirm your plans, but to align you with my divine purpose. Remember that my ways are often hidden from human understanding. What seems foolish to the world is wisdom in my kingdom. What seems weak is strength in my hands. Do not rely on your own understanding, but trust in me with all your heart. Let Maine remind you of my servant Noah. When I spoke to him about the coming flood, my word did not resonate with the world around him. People mocked him, and his obedience seemed foolish in their eyes. But Noah trusted me. He followed my command, even when it made no sense to those around him. His faith saved him and his family. My child, I am calling you to that same faith. When you hear my word, do not measure it by the standards of this world. Measure it by my truth and my faithfulness. And what about my servant Abraham? I called him to leave everything he knew and to go to a land I would show him. I gave him a promise that seemed impossible, that he would be the father of many nations. Abraham did not understand my ways, but he trusted me. He believed my word, and it was credited to him as righteousness. My child, I am asking you to trust me in the same way. Even when my word challenges you, even when it stretches your faith, trust that I am leading you toward my perfect plan. You may wonder why I send so many prophetic words through so many different voices. My beloved, it is because I am a God who speaks. I speak through my prophets, through my spirit, and through my word. Each message is a piece of a greater puzzle, a part of my divine plan. I am calling my people to listen, to discern, and to seek me above all else. Do not let the multitude of voices confuse you. Instead, let them remind you of my presence and my sovereignty. Bring every word to me in prayer. Ask Maine to confirm it in your heart and to show you how it aligns with my truth. My child, the enemy will try to use your confusion to draw you away from me. He will plant seeds of doubt and fear, making you question my goodness and my plans. Do not give him a foothold. Stand firm in my truth and in my love. Remember that I am not a God of confusion, but of peace. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. When you trust in my word, you will walk in the peace that surpasses all understanding. I have sent these reminders, these prophecies, to awaken your spirit and to call you back to the path of righteousness. Do not take them lightly, my child. They are my gift to you, a sign of my love and my desire to see you walk in my ways. Seek first my kingdom. Seek my righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Focus on walking in obedience today. Focus on aligning your heart with mine. My beloved, I want you to know that I see you. I see your struggles, your questions, and your fears. I see the weight you carry and the doubts that burden your heart. But I am here to lift that weight. I am here to bring clarity to your confusion and peace to your soul. Trust in me, my child. Trust in my word and my ways. I am with you now and always. Remember, the purpose of every prophetic word is to make you aware of my glory and to connect you with me. It is not about your circumstances, but about your relationship with me. It is not about what you want, but about what I desire for you. My desire is for you to know me, to love me, and to walk in my truth. My desire is for you to be a light in this world, reflecting my love and my grace to those around you. So, my child, take heart. Do not let confusion or doubt steal your peace. Do not let the multitude of voices distract you from my truth. Focus on me. Focus on my kingdom and my righteousness. And know that I am with you, guiding you, and loving you every step of the way. This is my word for you today, my beloved. Hold it close to your heart. Let it guide you and strengthen you. And above all, let it draw you closer to me, for I am your God, and you are my precious child. My child, the enemy seeks to confuse and divide. He wants you to doubt my voice and to question my love for you. Do not give him a foothold. Stand firm in your faith. Cling to my promises. Remember that I am not the author of confusion, but of clarity. I do not hide my will from those who seek me sincerely. If you ask me for wisdom, I will give it to you generously and without reproach. Trust in my timing, my ways, and my plans. They are for your good, to give you a future and a hope. When a prophecy comes to you, test its spirit. Does it bring you closer to me? Does it lead you to seek my presence, my kingdom, and my righteousness? If it does, then receive it with joy and humility, for it is my gift to you. But if it does not resonate with your heart, do not cast it away in anger or confusion. Instead, take it as a reminder to draw nearer to me. My child, you must understand this: a true word from me will never contradict my written word, the scriptures. It will not sow seeds of fear, doubt, or division. It will not glorify man, but will point you to my glory. Even when a message feels unfamiliar or challenging, it may still be from me, calling you to deeper faith and understanding. Seek my spirit to guide you, for I am not the author of confusion, but of peace. And know this, my beloved, I delight in speaking to you. You are not a servant to whom I reveal nothing of what I am doing. You are my child, my friend, and I long to share my heart with you. I want you to know me, not just know about me. I want you to experience the depth of my love, the power of my presence, and the joy of walking with me daily. This is why I speak. This is why I send prophetic words to draw you closer, to deepen our relationship, and to transform your life. So, my child, take every word you receive and bring it to me. Ask Maine what I am saying through it. Ask Maine how it applies to your life. Ask Maine to reveal my heart to you. And then wait. Wait with expectation. Wait with faith. For I am a God who speaks, and I will not leave you in confusion. I will guide you, I will teach you, and I will fill you with my peace. My beloved, let my words settle in your heart now. Let the confusion fade away, and let my peace wash over you. Trust that I am with you, that I am for you, and that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am your God, and you are my child. Rest in this truth, and let it anchor your soul. Amen.